Why, hello there, and welcome to the Puente Hills Mall here in the city of Industry, California. The mall right over there. We're here to say goodbye, possibly. So I've been to this mall several times. This is the parking lot, the location where the DeLorean from Back to the Future travels through time with Einstein for the very first time. It's also where Doc gets hunted down by the Libyans, the terrorists, and his van would have been parked right back there. But this is Back to the Future history right here. It was semi-recently announced that it was going to be redeveloped. Then it was talking about being demolished. Then it was talking about being redeveloped. And then it was talking about being demolished. And now I have no idea. So this is not really going to be a walk and talk, but kind of a walk and observe. But like a walk and talk, just real quick around the parking lot here. Let's take a little gander peeksy, see what we can see. Let's go. I haven't watched the actual full movie in a little bit. I put it on in the background a lot. It is one of my all-time favorite movies. I've been here a lot, so I'm going to go pretty much off of memory here. I may get some things a little bit wrong, so I apologize. But yes, this pole can be seen in the film. Doc's truck, his van, work truck, utility truck. They found me. I don't know how, but they found me. Even though it says Doc Brown right on the side. Was sitting right about here. This is the first time the DeLorean flashes through time. It's right here, the lightning trails in the parking lot. Not this way. This is actually the way the DeLorean comes from. And it's right over here. When Marty goes through time, there is a photo development booth sitting right up next to that island right there. And he goes through time, disappears, reappears over at the Peabody Farm, which was actually the Disney ranch, little north of here. Not too far, but not close either. But the Libyans, they then run into the photo booth that was parked right there next to that island. There's actually a lot of cars here. This mall is, from my experience, every time I've come, has been kind of dead. There's a lot of cars here. But Marty runs around in the parking lot before this happens. I'm going out of order. I'm all over the place. I'm sorry. Goes through, he kind of weaves in and out, ducking, weaving, trying to get away from them. They're chasing him in that van, and they come up, and this divider way out there, you see that yellow divider, runs along there, comes up around that island in the center of the screen, loops back around. I'll tell you what, this is not a very big area. So that DeLorean goes from right at that island to here and reaches 88 miles per hour. I think Doc may have done a secret LS swap on that thing, because that's quite the acceleration, if we're being completely honest, right here. Later in the movie, when Marty comes back in time, he's got all the time he wants. So for some reason, he picks, he gives himself about 15-20 minutes to save Doc. I don't know why he would not come earlier. But Marty runs up, he actually rolls down this hill in this spot here. We're gonna climb up it. It's a little steep. Ooh, and slippery. Marty comes through here. This is where he would have climbed down. The Twin Pine / Lone Pine Mall sign, depending which timeline you're in, would have been sitting right there. It's actually a replica. Sorry for that little pause. I was trying to get out of the road. It's very busy. That's surprising, but I'm happy. There's a replica inside the mall. We'll go see if we can take a little peek at that in a second. But Marty comes down here twice in the movie. Once on his skateboard in the morning, the first time he's going to meet Doc. And then once, when I was just talking about, when he gave himself very little time, comes running down here out of breath because he just ran from downtown Hill Valley Courthouse Square, where he saw red. He was back, but the DeLorean failed to start again. Yeah, this is it. Back to the Future history. Oop, I was gonna cross, but there's a car coming. Let's let them cross. There's another one. Let's run down like Marty. We're jogging. We're jogging like Marty. Used to be a DeLorean sticker. I forget whose sticker that was. Look at this tight squeeze between this bush here. We're not going to reenact the roll. But Marty just, well, oh geez, maybe we will. We almost did. All right, we're okay. Doc, you're alive. What about all that stuff about messing up the future? Well, I thought, what the heck? So that sign, that replica sign I was talking about, if you go in this entrance here, it's not too far of a walk. And here we have our Twin Pines Mall sign. And this is not screen use. I believe I stated that when we were outside, but this was made for an anniversary event. So it has found its home in here. We do see a few stragglers walking around, but the mall here itself pretty much summed up by right here by this Hollister store. Sorry, this store is closed. Pretty much every store that you can see, top and bottom, closed up. The eatery, we even walked through the lost my train of thought there for a second. Even walked through the food court, and the food court completely empty. All these stores completely empty. Like I said, we see a few stragglers here and there. All those cars are either here probably for the movie theater or LA Fitness. Look at this. Got an octopus up there. But those are the doors that I pointed, so if you can make it out here before they completely close up shop, all you can do is walk through those doors where it states Puente Hills Mall above, make a right, and the sign is right there. Dun 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 do 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 dun 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 dun. That's not quite 88 miles an hour car. Come on, go, hit the gas. And that is going to do it for the Puente Hills Mall. I hope, I said this might be saying goodbye. I've been here several times. I hope this is not the last, because I do love it. All these buildings can be seen in the background because this is Back to the Future history. Right around here. Now I keep spinning. Can we make you dizzy? Whee! Whee! I'm a little dizzy. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Just a quick little observation, quick little movie history, Back to the Future. I hope it doesn't go away. I love it. It's one of my favorite movies. We went to the Back to the Future, the Fan Fest, Universal Studios the other day, had a Fan Fest night. It was their last weekend, and it was such a phenomenal event. If you haven't checked that out, go back to that video. If you're a Back to the Future fan, check out that video, because that event was so cool. Like, I hope they do that again. I'm kind of thinking it might have been a once-in-a-lifetime thing, but it was very popular. So Universal, they're a business. They like money. it might happen again. And if they do it again and you didn't go and you're a Back to the Future fan, you need to go, because it was everything I wanted it to be. We just hung out in Courthouse Square for like 6 or 7 hours. I don't even remember. I was there the entire time, though. I didn't see any of the event other than Back to the Future. I wanted to look at other things, and I loved the Back to the Future thing so much. I never left the area. But yeah. All right, that was a long-winded outro. Whew. If you enjoyed the video, like it. Subscribe to the channel. We do lots of filming locations, travel videos, and random things from time to time. And until next time, be good, have fun, and learn something.
Red means stop, yellow means slow down, green means go. So let's go all over this town.